So I know you guys are looking at me like, what does she got going on? Okay, so I have my hair in individual twists. They've been like that for the last week and a half. And my head was itching really, really bad, which happens in the wintertime for me. So I decided that I was going to go ahead and shampoo my hair. And I used the KeraCare's, I think it's dry and itchy. Yep, dry and itchy scalp. I absolutely love this stuff. So I just used a little bit, probably like a quarter size, and rubbed it on my scalp and did a good, it doesn't, I didn't do it so that it lathered, but I just wanted to get some of the, itchiness out of my scalp. So I did that last night. And then after I rinsed that out, I used the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil, the strengthening mask, as a deep conditioner. So I put that all on my hair, and then what I did was, I'll take off my layers. I laid my hair up. Now I did this last night after I got out of the shower, and then this morning I went to the gym with all of this on my head as I worked out. So I have my shower cap, I have my scarf, and I have my bonnet on top. And what this does is it really allows the product to penetrate, the conditioner rather, to penetrate my hair. And it just works really well for me. Gives it the ultimate strength that it needs after it being so cold, and with it being so cold outside and everything. Now, I want to tell you guys about one thing that I experienced while I was at my gym. So, disclaimer, I absolutely love CrossFit. I love my gym. The coaches are absolutely amazing. They're really good at what they do. But being a black female, I have experienced this a couple of times. So, not only being a black female, but being a black female that is natural. So I walk into the gym this morning with all of my layers on. So people are kind of like, I wonder what is on her head. So someone asked me, like, after everyone's looking at me, what's going on with your hair? And I was like, oh, I'm just doing a deep conditioning mask. So, my hair is covered up to get everything soaked in. And, that's basically what's going on. So then more questions came, of course. Well, why do you need to do that? Because my hair gets really dry in the wintertime, I need to add additional moisture, and so the deep conditioning is what does that. Oh, and you're going to work out like that? Yep, doesn't stop me from lifting weights, doesn't stop me from running, jumping, doing cartwheels, whatever we're doing today, it won't, stop me from doing that. And they're like, oh, so how often do you have to do that? And so I can feel like all the eyes on me. So on one hand, this is now my opportunity to educate people on black hair. On the other hand, I'm feeling like, why the hell are you singling me out? Let's go ahead and start class so I can get the hell out of here and go home and finish my hair. So I'm very torn between the two, which can put me in a very uncomfortable situation at times. So again, I'm like, hey, I'm good. Let's go ahead and start the workout so we can get going. Like, it's late already. And you can just tell that everyone's minds are kind of still wondering, and whether it's curiosity or whether it's just, hey, we think you're stupid right now. I have no idea. But to me, it's like a little bit of both. And so it made me really feel like, it made me really notice and look around and say, dang, I'm the only black person in this class and one of the few in this gym. So yeah, it would make sense that you have no idea about black hair, because nobody else is probably going to come in here with a freaking bonnet on. If you're getting ready for a wedding the next day, y'all don't have to do all that. You just wash your hair, go curl it, or do whatever it is you're going to do. You don't actually have to prep your hair and prepare for the next day like us naturals have to. So it was just kind of one of those interesting moments that I haven't experienced as a natural yet at all. So it's very eye-opening. And I think that I'm going to have to do some further thinking about it and process it and make sure that next time, and although I don't feel like I handled myself poorly this time, I want to make sure that I don't allow myself to be frustrated or feel like I'm being like picked on or put under a microscope. Just go ahead, educate, and keep it moving. Okay, so I am just about done with retwisting my hair. I have these two left. let me tell you guys the products that I'm using. So after I went ahead and washed out the deep conditioning that was in my hair, I did put in this. It's like a leave-in. I think I got this from like Sally's. Just additional treatment for dry hair. I'm using my Kinky-Curly, not today. I'm using
sweet vanilla butter. Sweet vanilla butter from Eden's Heart, the jar. I have had it for a while, so the writing's taking a while. But I absolutely love this stuff. It's very soft and makes my hair very smooth. So I like that. And then I also put on my hair straight from Eden. It's Cream of Nature. This stuff, you guys, is absolutely amazing. It is. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's very light. It kind of puts me in the mindset of argan oil, actually. So let me show you. These two are a little bit. I just have to untwist them. They're kind of damp already. I may have to wet them a little bit more, but basically just untangle the twist. And these twists are what, a week and a half together, a week and a half old. But they actually have some pretty cool definition to them if I wanted to wear them just out, which I may end up doing maybe the end of next week. So I add a little bit more water to it. I'm going to add some of the Kinky-Curly. And since I'm putting on each individual one, I'm just using a little pea size, not very much at all. Finger to tingle. Got one knot right there. Adding just a smidgen of the almond butter. Now, for this, I don't necessarily start at the ends of my hair with the almond butter, only because I'm going to be putting rollers on my hair. So if you look, the ends of my hair are straighter because these are the parts like from here down. It still, find something where I can show you better. It still has heat damage on the ends. You see that? So I haven't cut that heat damage off yet. And so because of that, my ends don't curl up when I do my hair like this. So I end up having to use comb rods to do them. So now that I have finger detangled that section, I'm just going to do your regular twisting. Kind of smoothing as I go along. And that's that one. So I'll show you with one more, which this is the last one. And it has taken me a little bit longer today. It normally takes me about an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. And that's with me washing my hair, detangling my hair. I'm sorry, not with washing, but after washing my hair, detangling my hair, and then doing like parts and all that kind of stuff. This time it took me a little bit longer because I'm here with the kids, so I had to stop and go pick them up from school and do all that kind of stuff. So again, it's separated. There's definitely some good definition there. And I have maybe about an inch or so to cut off of my straight heat damaged ends. But it actually has done really well. I think it's grown out really well. I've done a couple of carats.
Okay, so again, we're just going to finger detangle. I do have a little bit of shedding, which is to be expected when my hair has been in this style for almost 2 weeks. Your hair sheds daily, so if it hasn't had the opportunity to shed or get rid of those hairs that have, kind of come out for whatever reason, then you'll experience some shedding. I don't know if you can kind of see that. Okay, that's on there. Put a little bit of the Eden's Heart vanilla butter on there. Rub it through. Now this is one thing that I will say. I typically twist my hair if I'm going to do this with shea butter. This time I did not use shea butter. I decided to use the Eden's Heart product. I feel like it doesn't weigh down my twist, which I'm okay with. And it basically allows the natural shrinkage to happen. Okay, that's done. So now what I'm going to do, now that my hair is all done, I basically have made kind of a part right here, because I like to wear my hair with a deep part, and so, yeah. So I'm going to take this section of my hair, and you don't have to start in the front, I just am. Re-wet the ends of my hair, dampen them a little bit, rub the water in. So although I've already sealed my hair, because it's dry and I'm going to be rolling it, I need to re-wet it. These are just perm rollers. You can get them at Sally's. I want to say you can even get them at Walmart. I've seen them a bunch of different places. I know you can get them at Target. So I'm wrapping the hair around. Not rolling it all the way up. Less than halfway. I just want to make sure that all the pieces that are in there have been able to wrap around so that the ends will actually curl. So if you can see the distance. There we go. So that's one roller. And then I'll have a planned amount. This may be a little bit too much right here. Pull those back. Same thing, just grab another section, wet the ends, rub it in a little bit. And this will allow the curl to actually set. So when I do this, I only need to curl my hair like this, not even once a week. Typically, unless I'm in the sauna or something like that, it'll last all week or even a week and a half. And then some of them in the back will start to get flat, a little bit flatter from me laying on them. But I do not re-roll my hair at night. I put it up in a pineapple, or I pull it around and put it in 2 pigtails. And that's pretty much it. So let's see, I'm going to do this side. Grab a section, wet it, roll it. So in all, I should only need 5 rollers. I'm just wrapping that around there. These I want to fall a little bit lower. I don't want the curls to be so tight. So there we go. There's that one. And I'll do 2 in the back. And then that'll be it. So what I want you to notice in the front is that this one will come down lower. So my hair will shrink up a little bit, just like it'll shrink up a little bit here. And what it does is it creates a layer effect. So these ones in the front come a little bit forward, and when I break apart, or when I take out the roller with the curls, I kind of just will finger detangle my hair. Not finger, but finger comb my hair is what I'm trying to say. I'll just rake it like this, and the curls will separate. They're still curled individually, which is the look that I'm going for, versus having to put a roller on each one. I put it in sections. And it just gives it a nice layered look. So these rollers will not be coming out until tomorrow because I'm not going anywhere the rest of the day. And it's very easy for me to just put a scarf on and a hat. And because it's a minimal amount of rollers, it doesn't create an issue with me being able to go out to the grocery store or wherever I might need to go. Wrap it around. Roll it. Okay, you see how this one is out? So I'm going to have to unroll it a little bit so that I can get this one wrapped in there. There we go. Also, on the roller, you can use a paper towel, you can use tissue. I don't know what the actual paper, like the wrapper paper is called. I can't think of it, but you can get that from Sally's too. It comes in like a big bundle, and it's just a couple bucks. But I put that on there because these rollers have a little, they're spiky. So I can show you. They have like these little indents in them, and they're spiky. In my hair, I feel like that snags my hair. So I always cover that part up. Oops. So what I'll do is at the end of this video, I will add some pictures and you'll be able to see the final result.